Hi, I'm Buck Bumble, and welcome back to my show.
Put the fucking Garfield toy down!
Hi, I'm God, and welcome back to episode 5 of the DallasLosSantos Power Hour. I am not wearing a mask like I traditionally do. I'm just wearing these glasses and this hat. That'll probably work fine. It's very hot in here as always. Because, I mean, winter's just a fucking suggestion down where I live. Since my last episode, I have some updates that I'd like to share. This is just going to be a little bit of an update episode where I just talk about some updates. And we'll have lots of fun, I'm sure, just like we always do. Mostly because of the fact that I'm better at editing my videos than I am at being funny as a person. See? Wow. Okay. TEVC. The excellent virtual parade, that should say P, not C. So, if you've been keeping up with my YouTube videos lately, you'll saw that I post a video. It was basically just like it was called, it's the most recent video, the one before this one. I forget what it was called. But it was an advertisement for a very special production that I am working on, and it will be a very fun parody of the famous indie webtoon, The Amazing Digital Circus. It will not come out. Unfortunately, I would like for it to come out, but I don't want to work on it. That's the hardest part about being an artist. You have to make art for art to be made. And I never want to do any of that. So the thing that I posted is probably just a false alarm. Sorry. Clay modeling. I've been getting into clay modeling recently.
It's my life over and 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 over.
Okay, Clay, I get the point.
No, you.
Here's one of the models. Here's another model. Here's a third model. This one was just one that I put together because I thought it would have looked cool. And I think it kind of does. I think it's fun to make models of things. I've been using air clay dry as of late, and that's pretty fun. I think I might be making some more clay drying, air dry clay, polymer clay, stuff like that. In having fun with them and making them do fun things. That could be fun. Maybe I could make little stop-motion cartoons, like the town called Panic. That show would be easy to replicate because they just have still figures that they move around, and those you don't have to articulate them like you do with Wallace and Gromit or whatever the fuck. Speaking of which, I did have my own movie that I was working on.
I'm thinking about getting a small burrito. You know, I would too, but have you ever tried having anal sex after eating a burrito? I might as well put in my 2 weeks notice at work. I'll take a small burrito. And I'll take 2.
It was going to be a very interesting movie about the ethics of morality or whatever the hell. If you keep up with me on my Newgrounds page, you'll find plenty of updates about, plenty of production updates about that movie. That movie will be, if you know anything about Alfred Alpha, it will be structured very similarly to the Alfred Alpha movie, where I will divide the movie's chapters up into different parts and upload them when I'm done making them. And I'll upload the first one and the second one, and then once they're all uploaded to the internet, I will put them together in one final cut, and they will be released onto the internet, unlike the Alfred Alpha movie. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why Emily didn't upload the entire Alfred Alpha movie, probably because she was too busy jerking off to a picture of that fucking sweatpants in the White House image. And that's okay, because I did too. The thing is, though, stop motion animation means that you have to, you need figures to stop motion animate. The problem with that is that the best material for making a stop motion puppet on a budget is aluminium wire as the skeleton. And I have the aluminium wire. It's about less than 1 meter of aluminium wire. I got it from Bunnings Warehouse. It was the only aluminium wire there. And now there is no aluminium wire at Bunnings Warehouse. We have gone there to ask them to restock their fucking aluminium wire section, but they didn't. It's the one thing in the entire store that I need is unavailable because it doesn't exist. It's fucking practically hidden. The aluminium wire in the gardening section, like the box is squished and it's like they're trying to erase, like culturally genocide aluminium wire at Bunnings Warehouse is bullshit. All that to say, I can't make the movie because I do not have any aluminium wire to make the puppets with. I have the money to purchase aluminium wire because I have a job. A job is a place where you go to provide a service, and then you get money in return for it, for those who don't know. I have a job, I can afford wire, but I don't have it. I can't get it because Bunnings sucks, and yet it was the only place that supplies aluminium wire. Sorry, it doesn't supply aluminium wire, because if it did, then I would have gotten fucking... what else is on the list? I will be killing myself at my earliest convenience. I will not be specifying why, because every time I do bring that up, it's just a topic that people don't have enough mental maturity to have a mentally mature discussion about. You know, if you're like me, then you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll think, I'm justified in wanting to kill myself because I have no life and no friends and all that. And everything's miserable and I don't have any hobbies and there's really no point in sticking around. And then people will be like, no! You have to stick around. Because I want you to. I don't actually give a fuck about what you want. I'm only thinking about myself here. You have to stick around for me. Because what I want matters more than your mental well-being. So I will not be going into why I am killing myself, but I will be killing myself at my earliest convenience. Don't tell anyone. Like, if you're, like, watching this video to do, like, a background check for me when I apply for a gun, don't listen. I'm going to try and apply for a gun license, because that's the best way to kill yourself. There's no time to, like, think, oh shit, I shouldn't have done this. I want to keep living because of survival instincts when you just go to... That doesn't happen, but the thing is that it's really hard to apply for a gun license where I live. You think I've never been so pissed off about not living in America. Oh yeah, Diesel has a saw, what appears to be a saw, on his tail. Because I felt it while I was pulling his tail before, and it was bumpy, and he bites me whenever I touch it. So he will be put down as soon as possible. Ah, shit, what happened? Oh, yeah. So, I'm a big fan of this YouTuber named Pastra. And, Pastra, they, them pronouns. I only just recently found out that they use they, them pronouns, and I'm nothing if not a respectful guy. They make these neat little autism rants where they'll be like, hey, this is why the horror of Five Nights at Freddy's 76 works so well in contrast to Five Nights at Freddy's 42. And it's just neat to listen to some little non-gender specific person sit down and just have a little talk about why they admire the horror within a specific piece of media. It's fun. It's fun to put on in the background while you're drawing a picture or playing a video game you don't like, and I heavily recommend it if those are things that you like to do, and you also like horror. But yeah, if you're a watcher of Pasture, and you have been for some time now, apparently 3 years ago, it was 3 years ago, it doesn't feel like, it only feels like it's been 1 year. Pasture made this video talking about Sonic the Hedgehog, and why Sonic the Hedgehog CD is a good game. And then they ended the video on a cliffhanger, basically saying, oh yeah, we will be doing a sequel to this video talking about Sonic. And since then, a lot of fans, including myself, have been waiting for that video to come out. But I was just watching their Half-Life 2 stream today while I was doing something else, probably playing something like Team Fortress 2 or whatever. And someone asked, Pasture, when are you going to do Sonic 2? Sonic CD video 2? And they responded, the way I make my videos is that I will only make a YouTube video if it is a YouTube video I want to make. Sonic CD video that I made was a video that I made during a time when I was interested in Sonic the Hedgehog. I do not want to do Sonic 2, so I will not make a second video about Sonic. I was disappointed, because I was kind of waiting to see the, Sonic 2, because it ended on a cliffhanger. It was like there was this other character in the Pastra mythos named Lankman, and Lankman was like, oh, but you need to make this video about horror, and Sonic's not scary. But if you know anything about Sonic CD, if you know one thing about Sonic CD, it's the fact that there's like a scary picture of Sonic at one point for no reason, and I was really excited to see how Pasture would turn that into a full-length analysis video. Apparently we're not getting that now, and that's a shame. But I do like the wisdom that Pastra only makes a video if they want to make a video. That's a good... Because, like, you fucking... I don't know. Taylor Swift. Did you hear about the Taylor's version songs coming out recently? Apparently, I don't know about Taylor Swift. Apparently she made these, renewed versions of her old songs, and like, these are the kinds of songs I want to make. Because that was my thing. And Pastra's got a good point. If I don't want to make a video about something, I shouldn't make a video about something. So I'm just gonna do whatever I want on this channel. All this to say, I'm going to try branching out into some other formats. I do shitty animations occasionally, trailers that I will never follow through on shitposts, and of course, this web show. But I might do something else if I'm up for it. If I'm up for it, I'll just be like, what else should I do? And you might just be seeing some, if there's a chance you might be seeing some new videos from me that are different from the usual DallasLosSantos stuff. So just watch out for that. I might be making some, I don't know, a fucking video essay on the genius of grouse houses hug the sun. I don't fucking know. I would like to do that though, because it's a series I like a lot. Diesel being put down, killing myself, movie isn't happening, clay modeling hobby, branching out content. Alright, that's everything I wanted to talk about.
Slip it in a drink, and in the blink of an eye, I can make a white girl look pink. Don't know what to think, cause last time I made the white girl look pink, she looked at me like, why'd you make me pink? I was perfectly being happy with being white. Now you make me pink, everyone's gonna think I'm a freak. And I'm like, well, I got these pink pills off of Temu, and even though I didn't want them, but I have to get my money's worth, even though I ordered a shirt that had a dog on it. And I'd like to take this time of day to thank the Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Mama. I'm gonna go have a lot of fun in the pool. Hide your grandma, hide your sister, hide your dad too. Dad, cause the fisherman's having a lot of fun in the pool. He's on the loose.